Hey, Charlize here. Thank you so much for watching. So today, my question is, have you ever been so focused on trying to get things to turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out? Like you get discouraged because whatever you're trying to make happen just is not happening, or it's just not happening the way that you had hoped it would happen or when it would happen. So if you have, my question to you is, are you trying to force something or do something that you're trying to make happen, or is this something that is God's will for you, or something that God is trying to make happen? Because if it was something that God was trying to make happen, it would happen and it will flow naturally. I think many times we try to force ourselves to do things that we want to do, or not, I shouldn't say force ourselves to do what we want to do, because if it's what we want to do, we're going to try to make a way to do it. However, we forget to ask God, or to check with God to see if that is His will for us. So I don't know. I personally, in my life, there was something that I was trying to work on, which I do feel like it's something that one day I will work on. However, I was trying to run away from doing one thing. Okay, so just to be transparent, I was trying to run away from like teaching Spanish classes and language classes and dealing with languages and stuff, because I guess, I've been doing it for so long. It's something that I guess maybe I was just a little burnout. So I kind of wanted to reinvent myself and just kind of step away from that field. Um, However, I kept being approached by people who um, were interested in in language, like me helping them with languages, instead of what I was trying to step into. And so I kept turning them down. And finally, by the time the fourth or fifth person came to me, I was just like, you know what, fine, yes, I'll do it. And then, like, I thought about, like, I was like, how am I going to do this? Like, still do some teaching and try to do like the life coaching and writing and all of this. How am I supposed to wear all of these hats? And it came to me, and like, God had more, or Jesus had more than one role. He was a carpenter, he was a teacher, a counselor, a healer. Like he was a whole lot of different things, and he wasn't complaining or worrying about how he was going to fit everything together. So, I can too. And I can if it's God's will, of course. And then, I was like, well, I don't really feel like doing that. And then I was reading the Bible, and I just happened to be reading Leviticus, and it was on a part where I was reading about Aaron, and it was just like, oh my gosh, Aaron had all these different commands that God had given him. Like he was supposed to do this and that, and um, it was on the part where he was supposed, he was the priest, but he was supposed to be checking the lepers or checking for leprosy, and I was just thinking, I know in my mind, I'm just like, I know he did not want to do all this stuff. Like he had so many different things to do. I know there's no way this man wanted to do all of this. But the first thing that came to my mind while I was reading it and thinking that, or the next thought that I had was, it wasn't about him. It wasn't about what he wanted. He wanted to follow God's will, so he had to do what he was commanded to do. And so, that doesn't make us, we're not any different from that. We're supposed to do what God wants us to do, even if it's not really something that we desire to do. So that's basically just my message or whatever today. Like, it's not always about what we want. It's about what God wants for us. And like with my situation, it's like as soon as I said yes to that one person, I set up a consultation, and she's signing up, or signed up for like 8 weeks worth of classes. So it's just like, as soon as I just said yes to that one thing, it kind of set forth in motion some new opportunities. So just be aware that sometimes what you want to start with or focus on isn't what God wants you to start with or focus on. And you just have to be open and willing to follow His plan and not your own. So I hope that message resonates with someone, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, be sure to check out my website, where now I am offering some Spanish classes or language classes, as well as, the life coaching. So until next time, take care. Don't forget, like I said, to check out my website. Also, like, subscribe, share if you know someone who could use this message. All right, take care. Bye.